Silence is a drama film directed by Martin Scorsese and stars Andrew Garfield, Adam Driver, and Liam Neeson. This film is once again a masterpiece from the great master himself. This was an incredible movie. This is probably, and I know I've said it before in previous reviews, this is the most haunting film I've seen from 2016. I know the last film I said was a pretty haunting film was Manchester by the Sea, but nothing like this. In fact, I was kind of shocked by this. This was a disturbing film because of the imagery it produced and just the overall story. The story is about two Christian priests going to Japan to find Father Ferrer, played by Liam Neeson, who has just left the faith of Christianity. And these two priests go searching for him in Japan while also spreading the teachings of Christianity as well. This was a hard film to watch because the imagery, like I said, was disturbing because there are characters in this film that just flat out reject the religion of Christianity, and then there are scenes where they torture Japanese people who believe in Christianity, and these scenes are really hard to watch. These scenes are masterfully shot and directed, but they are uncomfortable to watch. They're the best scenes in the movie, but man, were they hard to watch. The performances by everyone was brilliant. In fact, everyone acted the same way. They all acted very subtle, and that made the performances just stand out even more for me. Even though the performances were subtle, they left more of an impact and were more powerful because they were subtle. Andrew Garfield is the standout in this movie. Like, I thought his performance in Hacksaw Ridge was good. I think his performance in Silence is even better, and personally, I think he should have been nominated for this role. Because don't get me wrong, his performance in Hacksaw Ridge was powerful, memorable, and really haunting to watch. This is one I think he takes it a step further because he's playing a man who's devoted to his faith, and you feel for him when he sees people who believe in the faith he believes in being tortured, and you feel the pain he's going through because he's trying to teach people about this religion, but then there are people who just flat out don't want this religion, and it's hard for him to watch these people he's been trying to teach Christianity to being tortured because of it. Now, this is a slow film. This film is over 2.5 hours long. It's a long movie, and you can expect it to be slow, but for me, I was in the right mood set, and I accepted the running time, and I enjoy the film even more. Because again, the performances are amazing, the visuals are amazing, the imagery is haunting to look at, but it stays with you throughout the rest of the film, and I was never bored once. Now, this film won't be for everyone, because due to the box office that this film has received, it's not that popular a movie, which I find disappointing, because this is a film from Martin Scorsese, an Oscar-winning director who's directed some of the most popular and, most critically acclaimed movies of all time, and then here comes this film, which had me interested when I first heard about it, because this is a film he's been trying to develop for over 25 years, and being completely honest, and this is my opinion, this is my favorite Martin Scorsese film. Generally, if you had asked me before I saw Silence what was my favorite film of his, I would say Goodfellas without question. But after seeing this film, I think this one is better acted, is more memorable, has a haunting story and haunting imagery. And for me, I think this film has flew under the radar. I think people are judging this film because the running time is way too long for modern audiences and the subject matter doesn't interest people. Well, this is what I overall think of the film. I think this film will stand the test of time. I think in 10 or so years, people will look back on this film and this will be regarded as a classic. Because again, it is from Martin Scorsese and it is a powerful film. And I think the film needed that runtime to be long because imagine trying to tell the story in a 2-hour film. It would just be too rushed and it would be, completely irrelevant. The film needed to be over 2.5 hours long to tell this story, and I think it worked. Overall, this film won't be for everyone, although if you're a fan of Martin Scorsese, I highly recommend it. Because again, it's a masterpiece from one of the last great filmmakers there is. Andrew Garfield, I think, gives one of the best performances of his career. I think this performance of his is better than the one he gave in Hacksaw Ridge. Being honest, this is my new favorite film of 2016. In previous videos, I have gone on and on that La La Land was my favorite film of 2016. Silence may have beaten it. And I'm going to give Silence a well-deserved 10 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my channel below. As always, I'm NETX5. Thank you so much for watching.